I'ma tell it. That's right, people, you guessed it right. It's the goddess Big Mouth on my talk show. Motor Mouth, start your engine. Go tell her. I get it in first. I get it in fast. I said the information accurately. Shout out to 2, 4, 5, and 17. School Nashville on the job they do it good. Yeah, it's the Big Mouth Family Show. Motor Mouth on my talk show. Yeah, I get it in accurately. They want it cold, I'ma tell it on my Family Show. Stay tuned to the Family Show. Get it in on her Family Show. Motor Mouth on my Family Show. Get it in to the shade on my Family Show. Lucky lips, all I got lucky lips. Bow, bow. Lucky lips, all I got lucky lips. Bow, bow. Lucky lips, all I got lucky lips. I'm so shake, lucky lips, all I got lucky lips. I'm so shake, lucky lips, all you got lucky lips. I'm so shake, lucky lips, all you got lucky lips. Lucky lips, all you got lucky lips. It's so shake off. Lucky lips, all you got lucky lips. It's so shake off.
You been trying to play this innocent wild cat role like it's a motherfucking game, bitch. Stop fucking playing.
But what's crazy is you can always beat my ass though. You can always put your hands on me. You can always he can always put his hands on me, but then when somebody else coming, it's a whole different story though. But you always putting your hands on me though.
She got the lie.
Like always, y'all. Look at this shit. Yo, this nigga gay as fuck, yo. This nigga DL, but somebody already told me this shit already.
That's all it was.
Y'all, so if y'all don't know or whatever, Timothy ended up lying, right? To say I threw away $3,000 worth of his shit. So they put me in jail for a week. Had my first felony or whatever. He dropped the charges the day that I went to court, which was Tuesday. So I didn't even have to go to court or whatever the case may be. Now, prior to meeting Timothy Hawkins, we was at this homeless day center, for the homeless people to chill out or whatever. 2 dudes from there already told me that Timothy Hawkins is DL bisexual, on the down low fucking with niggas. They already told me this before I approached him and before we started fucking around, when I was just asking niggas, what you know about him, what you know about that, should I try, is he a good dude and shit like that. And 2 niggas told me that he was DL bisexual. Timothy Hawkins, they saying he was DL bisexual when I met him. Now, Timothy know that I just bought a car and all he had to do was wait for me to get out. Now, this is my first time ever getting locked up. So, with that being said, that means that I was gonna get out when I had court. So, which was 7 days later. I went in Tuesday, got out Tuesday, or whatever the case may be. Please help me answer this question. And I know because I'm on his page, y'all gonna say, yo, I'm a fool, or whatever the case may be, whatever it is. Help me understand this shit, yo. Timothy says, here, you on live on your page. Well, first of all, let me see y'all face. The gay dude popped up on him, did this to his face. The gay dude. I busted his motherfucking lip and swelled that motherfucker. Yeah, I did it. I sure motherfucking did. I did it. But the gay dude pulling him by his dreads, yanking him, all that shit. The gay dude had like a bitch and another nigga with him. He get in my car. They all on my car. Good thing I don't got no. Good thing I don't want to continue. Good thing that I don't want to. That they didn't do no damage to my car. Now this is my first car ever bought. Now Timothy knew The same night that I got arrested, that I bought a car, because the neighbors in the hotel made sure to tell him, because he went to jail for strangling me, domestic violence and shit. Got tired of that shit, ended up pressing charges, put a restraining order on his ass. But because I was in jail, I could not follow up on this restraining order. So, you know, mine was basically dismissed. But I can go to court tomorrow to to keep it in effect, though, like to renew it or whatever the case may be. Timothy Hawkins, he's saying that for how long you was laying up with old dude in his room? How many days?
A couple of days.
About 4 or 5 days? 2, 3. He said it was only 2 or 3 days that he met the gay dude is a prostitute. He met the gay dude almost by the hotel, because he borrowed from the hotel, so he can't go back to the hotel. So he met the gay dude. The gay dude told him he was a prostitute. Tim knew he was a prostitute because the gay dude kept having his plays still while Tim was there, but Tim left the room while the gay dude do his plays and, you know, suck dick and shit like that. I'm reading messages. He keep texting the dude, I miss you too. Okay, bae. Okay, baby. All this shit. The gay dude texts him, I can't wait. The gay dude said he can't wait to see how far Timothy Hawkins' dick touched the back of his throat. Timothy Hawkins replied, ooh, I'm asking him, if you ain't do no gay shit with this dude, why are you continue to try to play your role? And you stayed with a dude for 4 days. So he's saying he stayed in the dude room, smoked up all his weed, and ate his food because he ain't had nowhere to go, and he could have went to the mission. He could have got a free COVID-19 test and went to the mission. But he chose not to, because I started talking to him 2 days before I got locked up or whatever. I was just pregnant. I found out I was pregnant in jail, y'all. If y'all don't know, I have cervical cancer and a tumor on my uterus. So they told me I have a tubally pregnancy. Since I'm in a state, it's a high risk. So which means that they had to go ahead and I had to do pretty much like a stillborn. They had to stick this pill inside me to go ahead, pretty much like a Plan B pill, but the baby was already there and developing and shit like that, pretty much. So he's not answering the phone for me. When he do answer the phone, he always clicking over talking about, hold on, this and that, this and that. Now, I got money on my books for my own pay card, for my own money. He ain't load no money on my books, none of that shit. You know, this is coming from what I work, you know what I mean? He's telling me he laid up with a dude just to use him for his weed and something to eat, and he could have easily went to the men's mission. He could have easily went to the men's mission with no problems. With no problems, he could have easily went. But you did not want to go to the men's mission, correct?
Right, because Corona's heavy in there.
He said because of the Corona, it's heavy. Now, the gay dude don't text me. He called his phone private. Now, before I got out, Timothy was telling me that he want to change his number because somebody keep calling private and playing with his phone. That's what he told me. I'm reading his messages finally. You know, I ain't even checked this phone since I've been out. A private number call, I finally picked it up. The gay dude, you know what I mean? He's telling me he got HIV. He don't fuck Tim. Tim don't fuck Tim. He had his dick all down his throat. He had it all down his throat. His lip is busted, y'all. I bust that motherfucking lip. I sure did. I bust that motherfucking lip. Now, I know what y'all finna say. I'm a fool. Like, I'm stupid as shit because we be on this motherfucker every once in a while and we go back and forth. We go back and forth. But y'all, I worked my ass out the whole time we was going back and forth and shit like that. You know, threats about getting the police called and shit like that. It finally happened the night that I went to jail, yo, because I actually thought he was gonna kill me. Honestly. Like, this is the most... My bad for pausing the video. I guess that's supposed to be his sister. I don't even know. This dude lied so much or whatever.
That is my sister.
Before Sandra, I'm finna go ahead and pinpoint shit to you. And I'm in Nashville, Tennessee, baby. And I got a car. And we can pull up. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Yo, at the end of the motherfucking day, I made Timothy who he was, because at the time of his life, he didn't have no ID for 2 years, no social security card for 2 years, no birth certificate for 2 years. He was walking. He was living in the Mission when he met me. What was it? I was working.
Yes.
I was working. I was getting to some money. I made sure we had a room and all this other motherfucking bullshit. At the end of the day, we argued, we cussed each other out, but that night that I went to motherfucking jail, your brother strangled me almost to the point that I motherfucking passed out. Almost to the point. And intuition is a motherfucker when a female feels that her dude is cheating. And come to find out, he was cheating this whole motherfucking time, talking about he was using people. So before you try to judge me about what I got going on, you need to check your brother first, cause he the one that been beating my ass this whole motherfucking time. He the one that been beating my ass, and I still been sticking with him at the end of the day. Now, we didn't even supposed to get back together once I got out, but I got a car. I'm not comfortable with driving yet. And he's the only person that I know in Nashville that has the time to actually ride with me, teach me how to drive, whoop the whoop. So, everybody has been in a toxic relationship, and when you need a motherfucker, you try to. So, basically, it was almost kind of like a use. But we talked, we chilled, we vibed when I got out. You know what I mean? We talked this shit out, or whatever the case may be, and we thought about giving it another try. Yes, he is on bond. No, we do not have temporary substantial restraining order against us. On bond, he dropped that. That restraining order he put on me, he dropped that. All the charges, he dropped that. So he can be around me. At the end of the day, all the bond people is worried about is him going to court, because they paid the other $2,000 and he just paid 10%. So if he don't go to court, then the court is not gonna pay the bonds people back they $2,000. So that's the only thing that he should be worried about with the bonds people. It's not me. So why you calling him, Sanja, whatever your fucking name is? Why you calling him trying to check about him being with me? Him being with me? Come on now. Him being with me? Yeah, I might be young, but I'm a turn up once you play with my heart. You play with my heart, I'm finna turn up, because I'm a good woman. Am I not?
Yes, you are a good woman.
Am I not though?
Yes, you are.
I've been maintaining.
Yes.
I've been making sacrifices. I told him before I bought this car, cause we was staying in a hotel, paying weekly rent, $304 a week. I told him if we just got to go, cause I get paid weekly and he got paid $1,100 every 2 weeks. I get paid like $450 a week. I told him if we can just go to the Mission for a week or two, we will have the car. We will have a car. He didn't want to do that. He want to still stay in the hotel and lay his head. But we need to get to point A to point B. A hotel is just a place to lay your head at. It's not to get you back and forth to work and shit like that. And I know we had certain hours that we had to request to work because the buses down here cuts off early. So we got a car. At the end of the day, we can lay in this motherfucker if we want to. It might be a small car and re-cramped up, but my money went towards this car. My money. He helped me with the insurance, and that was it. And it's not full coverage insurance. It's just liability. So it really ain't that much. $200. It really ain't that much. That's all his money went into, was just insurance. I paid cash money for this car. I did what I worked for this whole time. What I worked for. What I motherfucking work for, yo. What I work for. Now he's saying that he used old dude. He used old dude. I'm finna wave to it too. Sandra, why I see you looking? I hope you seen it. Why you trying to check me? You need to be checking your brother about putting his hands on women regardless. He said he never did it before. But I'm the one that been holding and maintaining. I'm the one that saved up my money to get this car, because all he did was drink. He spent his money on liquor all the time. All the time while I'm busting my ass. Then he trying to count how many blunts we smoke. If we go half on an ounce, he try to count how many blunts that we don't smoke. But he over here, my intuition been said that he was cheating. Yeah. But I didn't have no proof. I didn't have no proof at all. I didn't have no proof. And I really don't even be checking his phone. I don't go through this man's phone daily or weekly. I might slip up and check his phone like for 1 to 5 minutes once a month type shit. And sometimes it don't even be within a month. It could be every 2 months. I rarely check this man's phone because I ain't got time for the bullshit. I blame the mission too, but his sister keep coming for me about these bonds. All them charges is dropped that he did because he knew he was wrong. He knew he was wrong. He knew he lied. He know he did not have $3,000 worth of shit, and the shit that I thrown away was the shit that I paid for. I paid for all that shit. So I have the right to do whatever I want to, because while he was getting his $1,100 every 2 weeks, he wasn't buying him no clothes. He wasn't doing nothing for his money to show for, to keep showing for the next month or two. I bust my ass to get us this car because that's what we needed, a car to get us to plan A to plan B. What about the gay man? I don't even know about that. I don't even know. All I know is they got messages. He calling him bae and all this and that, whoop the whoop and shit like that. And then he talking about he just using old dude to have somewhere to lay his head at. And he could have slept at the mission for free with no problems. But he talking about something, it's a bad case of corona. But you sitting here dealing with a gay dude that talking about something, he got HIV. So I possibly can be with this shit. And y'all know that's a charge. So when I get tested and I do have this shit, yo, if I get tested and do have this shit, Timothy Hawkins is going to jail, and the gay dude is going to jail as well. All of them going to jail on some real ass shit. All of them. I'm not fit to play with my life, yo. I just lost our motherfucking baby while I was in motherfucking jail, and I'm finna sit here and play with this dude. I'm finna play with this dude. I understand that, Adriana. I know he's sleeping with dudes. I know. But for some reason, when you just love a motherfucker, yo, man, love make you do some unbelievable ass shit that you don't even believe, yo. Like, I just bust this man all in his face. And he's still legally married. Like, I don't put up with so much bullshit from this man, but if I do the most simplest shit, I'm a basic bitch. I'm a nothing ass bitch. That's why the whole time when he was speaking to me the last 2 days when I was locked up, the last 2 days that I was locked up, yeah, I don't fucked him. I don't fucked him early this morning. We don't fuck early this morning. This is why I'm pissed off, because I had just got out yesterday. So yeah, we had fucked this morning, and yes, we did fuck unprotected, because what you mean? I was just pregnant with this man's child. That's the crazy thing about it. COVID-19 is the last thing that you should be worrying about if you fucking red hot raw. That's the last thing that you need to be worrying about. So everybody know that this shit is going around, that this man got this shit. He talking about he's smoking this man weed, and Redhot gave him some weed to roll his own blunt so they won't be goddamn smoking on the same motherfucking blunts. Yes. And I was still bleeding. Yes. And the only reason why they stuck that pill in me, because I had two options. They can pull the baby out in clamps, or they can stick a pill in me, and I can goddamn have contractions and push it out when it's ready. You know what I mean? Yes, girl, yes. I know it's illegal to tell somebody. I know this. I know. I was 5 weeks. I was 5 weeks, y'all. They told me between 3 to 5 weeks, but when I did the math, I calculated 5 weeks because I started taking conception pills because just fucking and doing that, it did not get me pregnant. But when I took them conception pills, and I would have never knew right away until the situation popped out for me going to jail, I would have never knew. And they had to do this because they say I'm a high risk because I have cervical cancer. That's why they made me do that. Because I'm in state custody, so I'm a high risk. They don't want anything to happen to me since on paper, on medical records, I do have cervical cancer with a tumor on my uterus. So they made me do this. Man, y'all, anything, I am going to get tested. It usually takes, but today a lot of shit is still closed in Nashville, but I'm finna try to find a spot. But I already know it's not gonna pop up right now because we just had sex at 4 this morning. We just had sex, so I already know shit ain't fit to let me know what's up. They ain't fit to let me know what's up. Like right now, you got 176 views on your page, Tim. But he ain't fucked the dude. Y'all, and what's crazy is Redhot text the dude and say, I can't wait, daddy, to see how far your dick go in the back of my throat. And Timothy Hawkins' response was, ooh wee. And then Sandra, while you sitting here trying to correct me, what about the fact that your brother is over here sleeping with men? Did you know that?
I'm not sleeping with no dude.
Like, did you know that? He keeps saying he ain't sleep. He know I don't have actually physical proof that he actually slept with this dude, but it's enough proof to just chill with a gay dude and use him and a text message saying, yes baby, okay baby, I miss you too, and all this extra shit. But he was gonna spend his pay card. He was gonna take his money from his pay card and I guess help Redhot with his rent because it says it's in the text message. But while he was in jail for 3 days, he was so-called only thinking about me though.
I was.
Like, come on, y'all. It's up to 223 views. Like, this is what I come home to, yo. Like, for real. Like, I bust my ass to get this car. You know what I mean? Like, I bust my motherfucking ass. I bust my ass. Then the whole time he kept complaining, why you working all these hours, whoop the whoop and all this shit or whatever? Because I want me a car. I need to go to the next level of adulthood. I'm 25 and I ain't even got no car. Like, come on with the bullshit. Like, come on with the motherfucking bullshit. But then what's crazy is, you know, I end up when I picked up the phone for Redhot, I'm just like, yeah, we can pull up. You know, I ain't even on no bullshit. You see what I'm saying? Why do I need to fight you for? I need to be checking the nigga, not the bitch. I need to be checking the nigga. I need to be busting the nigga in his motherfucking mouth. Really, and the only reason why I'm so calm because that was my first time incarcerated and I ain't trying to go back to jail. I'm not trying to go back to jail. So really, I'm just really on chill right now. But the only reason why he's still around, y'all, because I'm not comfortable with driving. I don't have no family that's gonna come down here and drive my car back home from where I'm from. He is the only option right now, unless I just say fuck it and just take that chance. But I'm too scared because, one, I don't even have a license. He does. So I'm afraid to take that chance. So yes, that is the only reason why I'm still with him now, especially after today. That is the only reason why I'm still with him. And I told him after today, I'm finna be very shitty. So if he don't like the way that how I feel, because I feel betrayed and hurt, because this whole time, what was your response? Listen to this. I asked him, since you was just only playing old dude, right? Why the fuck did you didn't? He answered my call, and I told him the situation about me being pregnant and a tubally pregnancy and shit like that. I told him this shit. He hung up in my motherfucking face, y'all, and did not answer the phone for another 2 or 3 hours. And I called him back to back because I had money on my phone time. So I called him back to back. Like, I literally called this man like 260 times, literally back to back. And because they have tablets down here that you can take to your room that has the phone app, so you can be on the headphones on the tablet in your room, because the whole jail was on lockdown the whole time that I was there. So I had nothing but time but to keep calling him back to back, back to back. What was your response after you knew that I was about to lose our child and do this shit alone? What was your response when I just asked you why you didn't answer the phone for me, while you was so-called supposed to be laying in another bed, while Redhot was in another bed in a hotel room? What was your response of why you didn't answer? What was your response? Now he's saying his phone was dead, but his response in the car was because he was playing old dude. So your phone was dead in the room, and you got a charger, but y'all in a hotel room, but your phone's supposed to be dead. This whole time, I didn't start speaking to him till 3 days after I got out. The whole time, he's telling me the phone is dead, but he just confirmed all this time of me finding out about Redhot that he been sleeping at Redhot crib for the past few days, correct? You been sleeping in this man's room for a few days, correct?
Yes,
but your phone was dead the whole time while y'all in a hotel room and there's outlets and charger. What's the next excuse?
I called.
Now he said when he got a charger, he called. Now I just see the text message about he took.
Look,
I
need you to pop and find out where this goes.
Why?
Because it was on there, so it came off last night.
It was on where? That's Dallas then?
Yeah.
That might be Dallas too.
No, this is a screw. This ain't no screw.
Then maybe it came out his screw.
You want it told, I'ma tell it. You want it sold, I'ma sell it. If I see it, I'ma tell it. That's right, people, you guessed it right. It's the goddess Big Mouth on my talk show. Motor Mouth, start your engine. Y'all tell them. I get it in first. I get it in fast. I said the information accurately. Shout out to 2, 4, 5, and 17. Scoop Nashville on the job.
You put your dick in me. I'm not slow.
You're fucking crazy.
I'm crazy. I know I'm crazy, but I'm not delusional. See, it's a difference between being crazy and delusional. You think I'm delusional, and you the one in your mind, you the one motherfucker want to get on here and claim you ain't never put your dick in me.
I need you to stop calling my phone.
I'm not gonna stop calling. You know how to stop calling. And then when you get your number changed, guess what? I'm going to have your number again. And again, you better ask somebody. You must not know who I am.
Yeah.
You better ask Anthony D. Miles.
I don't know none of these people you talk about.
Anthony D. Miles is the one, he did the same shit you did. You doing. Trying to act delusional. And everybody know I was fucking that man. Everybody in the United States know I was fucking that man. And I had that man all in Africa and everything. And he wanted a lot of time. I don't even know you. Bitch, you was fucking me, eating his ass and all that. And you try to get me to fuck you in your ass. Not you, but him.
That has nothing to do with me.
It ain't got nothing to do with you, but I was fucking you and you're acting delusional like him.
Come on, cut that shit out.
So we was in a relationship. You left.
No, we're
then
not.
You want to keep lying to me like I'm fucking slow. Y'all don't worry about it, but we got all day. This motherfucker right here, y'all. That was him on the phone. Y'all was trying me he wasn't gonna answer. We was just talking. He keeps talking about we never was fucking. He never was over here. I'm delusional. All that. What the fuck he got going on? That boy with them dreads that was over here, Uncle Ricky. Do you know that man said he ain't never fucked me or we wasn't in a relationship, but he sure was over here, wasn't it? For a whole week. Yeah, Uncle Ricky. This man gonna talk about he ain't fucking me. Like I'm delusional. You know.
want it told, I'ma tell it. You want it sold, I'ma sell it. If I see it, I'ma tell it. That's right, people, you guessed it right. It's the goddess Big Mouth on my talk show. Motor Mouth, start your engine. Gotta tell her. I get it in first. I get it in fast. I said the information accurately. Shout out to 2, 4, 5, and 17. Scoop Nashville on the job they do it good. Yeah, it's the Big Mouth Family Show. Motor Mouth on my talk show. Yeah, I get it in accurately. They want it told, I'ma tell it on my Family Show. Stay tuned to the Family Show. Get it in on her Family Show. Motor Mouth on my Family Show. Get it in to the shade on my Family Show. Lucky lips, all I got lucky lips. Lucky lips, all I got lucky lips. Lucky lips, all I got.
An image of myself holding hands with a really cute guy driving along some pretty road. It's never about going anywhere, really. It's having some sort of freedom, I guess.
#1 prostitute in the city. Yell it out loud, cause I'm a prostitute. Yeah. So you need to tell me you love me yesterday.
I don't remember that.
I remember that being said. You told me you loved me yesterday. Yeah! Fuck me up. I'm gonna fuck him up and kill her ass. He gotta go. But she in jail pregnant.
A cancer and a tumor on my uterus, so they told me I have a tubally pregnancy.
What I'm saying is you do too much. Like the whole camera, the whole video thing, too much. Too much. That's right there, that was way too much. It's too much.
How's it good?
Because it's just too much.
How you not know if I'm doing too much? It's something that got to be done. See, doing is an action verb. Pronoun. It's not a. I love you. I do. You got me fucked up. I'm ready to go to the stove. Please. So I'm trying to see what I did. Hello? I'm trying to let you know you mine and you ain't no choice. So this man said he finna leave me, right? You know what I'm saying? For the bitch that got him locked up. Then you read the police report online, right or wrong, cuz I'm finna kill me and him. He in here right now cuz we on live. We live on Facebook. We got 1,000 views. I done had to go live because he thinks it's a game. Today or not. He didn't have no problem fucking me, telling me he loved me, smoking my weed up, smoking my cigarette, eating my ass. He had a problem with me putting my dick in his throat, putting his dick in my throat, or none of that. He had no problem laying in the bed with me and lying to me, saying that we gonna get it together. He a real ass nigga and he love me. Or none of that. He didn't say none of that. Yeah, we gonna make an empire, not no mom and pop. And you know I love you, so I'm trying to see what's going on. I thought
you approved no kind of love just now. I don't know what that shit you're talking about.
If I see it, I'ma tell it. That's right, people, you guessed it right. It's the God is Big Mouth on my talk show. Motor Mouth, start your engine. Y'all tell him. I get it in first. I get it in fast. I said the information accurately. Shout out to 2, 4, 5, and 17. Scoop Nashville on the job they do what it do. Yeah, it's the Big Mouth Family Show. Motor Mouth on my talk show. Yeah, I get it in accurately. They want it told, I'ma tell it on my Family Show. Stay tuned to the Family Show. Touche, get it in on her Family Show. Motor Mouth on my Family Show. Get it in, touche, on my Family Show. Looky lips, all I got looky lips. Bow, bow. Looky lips, all I got looky lips. Bow, bow. Looky lips, all I got looky lips. I'm so shake, looky lips, all I got looky lips. I'm so shake, looky lips, all you got looky lips. I'm so shake, looky lips, all you got looky lips.
And suck your dick and give you what you fucking want. If I give you what you want, you gon' run right back. You been blowing up my phone lately. You really want some boy pussy. You like how the way that I ride.